I'd like to welcome you all to Q City World, and today we'll be talking about what Jermall Charlo got to do to stop and defeat Canelo Alvarez. Submit, Canelo Alvarez is an elite fighter. Since Jermall Charlo moved up to the 160 division, his last two fights has went to unanimous decision. He hasn't been knocking people out. He got 32 wins, 22 knockouts. You dig what I'm saying? It's been a little harder to knock these fighters out in the higher weight division. That's normal. Canelo's moving up and knocking bigger fighters out. That's kind of different to the normal eye. Better performance against Deverchenko than GGG. A better performance against Deverchenko than Dane Jacobs. A better performance against Austin Trout than Canelo. You feel me? It's like Austin Trout said.
That I just mentioned, do you feel Jermall Charlo is ready for Canelo Alvarez?
The thing about Jermall Charlo is that he fights if you put in a guy that's mediocre, he's going to win, but he's going to give a mediocre performance. You put a guy that's great, he's going to come and bring that greatness. So don't let this fight fool you.
This man fight to the level of his competition. He will rise to the occasion. You know, he's a dog. He's 6 foot tall. He got 73.5-inch reach, man. You talking about Canelo coming in to fight big. Moving up to 168 could be what he need to do. 160 probably wasn't the best weight for him. You know, I've been looking at Canelo Alvarez boxing rec, and it's just like, I feel like Canelo haven't been fighting any hard hitters. So if y'all do say Canelo, he fought 4 fights last year. Y'all proud of that, though. But year to year, didn't have a, you know what I mean? He was 34 wins, 13 KO. And Billy Joe Saunders, 30 wins, 14 KO. Everybody know Billy Joe Saunders never been a knockout artist. Went 12 rounds with David Lemieux. You feel me? George Groves. You dig what I'm saying? Chris Eubank Jr. barely won that fight. I mean, Canelo knew what he was doing. And Caleb Plant was like a prospect. You feel me? He only had 21 fights, 12 KOs. He wasn't no hard hitter. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like, you guys just like, oh, he's like right there. He can do whatever he wanted to do.
I'd say he's cherry-picked a little bit, but he's kind of learned from the best. You know, he got beat by Floyd. Are there greater challengers out there for Canelo Alvarez? Most definitely. Are there fights that I would truly love to see? Most definitely. Are there super talented individuals that might be able to give him problems? Definitely. You know, does he have to do any of those things? No, and absolutely not. And you know, if he says no bueno, it's no bueno. If he says you know, muy bien, then you know, so be it. Whatever he wants to do, what he likes to do, what makes him want to get out of bed and excited and elevate himself in his career, that's what he's gonna do.
He did it all already. He went to a division that didn't have any. It's just like that junk is really annoying. It's not even that people hate Canelo. It's like, come on, y'all. It's almost Canelo fans is what really annoys you. And then, like, y'all telling Canelo he can do whatever he want to do is kind of weird, man, to us, man. Like, come on, bro. You still got some hard fighters to fight, bro. You fighting these fighters with, you feel me, less than 50% knockout ratio, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Canelo fought 40 bombs before he fought Floyd. And I ain't going to say I'm saying 40 because he probably was at 44 fights before he fought Floyd because he fought Shane Mosley and he fought Austin Trout. Canelo, bro, got a lot to prove, bro. That's all people saying, bro. And we don't think that, you know, but, you know, it's like the hype is up. They calling Jermall Charlo the underdog in this fight. Like I always say, the Montiel fight is what got Charlo to fight.
He's the better fighter, even on an off day.
Let me ask you this, Trout. You know, do you feel Jermall Charlo is ready for Canelo Alvarez?
The thing about Jermall Charlo is that he fights if you put in a guy that's mediocre, he's going to win, but he's going to give a mediocre performance. You put a guy that's great, he's going to come and bring that greatness. So don't let this fight fool you. Even though I believe Canelo would destroy Montiel, but Jermall Charlo fighting Canelo would be a totally different fighter than the one that fought Montiel.
Against Canelo, because Canelo like to fight people after they, you know what I mean, they don't look so good and when they wins. But I think Montiel, you know, did his thing against Charlo. Charlo wasn't really hype about the fight, and he went out there and just beat him how he had to beat him. But he did try to stop him. Charlo was trying to stop his ass in the first 6 rounds, man. He was trying to stop him. You dig? And he got tired, shit. And Montiel had made some adjustments. And now Canelo fighting in Mexico, 40 fights before he coming up, because he started so young. We know that he wasn't fighting elite fighters, and he took a draw early in his career. You feel me? At the end of the day, Charlo is an undefeated fighter. You feel me? Never took an L. You did. They say Caleb Plant was like Floyd Mayweather, so that proves Canelo and got better. No, Caleb Plant didn't have no rope game. Floyd Mayweather could lean on the ropes and dodge stuff like the Matrix. Neo, you did. That's the difference between Floyd Mayweather and Caleb Plant. Difference between Caleb Plant and this boy Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo is 32 fights in, moved up weight divisions. You feel me? Got so much different experiences against different champions. Caleb Plant didn't really fight that much. Caleb Plant only had 21 fights. Caleb Plant was a prospect, whether you believe it or not. You feel me? Caleb Plant, my guy. But he was a prospect. He was not the guy y'all say he is, like Canelo just went up there and just be the undefeated legend. No. If Canelo go out there and destroy Jermall Charlo like he did Caleb Plant, then we speaking on a whole nother level about Canelo. I'm going to look at Canelo different if he go out there and destroy an elite fighter. An elite fighter like Jermall Charlo. You dig? And I don't let the Montiel fight curve me on Jermall Charlo. He's still a dog. He went out there and beat Derevchenko way better than GDG, way better than Danny Jacobs. So when people say that his hardest fights was against GDG and Danny Jacobs, he couldn't stop neither one of them. So what make me think he gonna stop Charlo? Charlo a beast. And I hope Canelo Alvarez don't try to come with weight clauses and stuff like that. That would destroy the whole fight. Let Charlo come in as big as he want to come in. Charlo 6 foot. That boy come in at 200 if he want to. But that might slow him down. This ain't no Danny Jacobs, man. Danny Jacobs, man, started changing, bro. He started changing, bro. Danny Jacobs ain't had that killer in him since he fought Peter Quillen, bro. I mean, he had heart when he fought GGG, but he was just happy to make it to the end of the fight. At the end of the fight, this nigga leaning on the ropes. We already knew, man, at the end of the day, bro, Jermall Charlo is a dog. Man, he gonna go to war with Canelo, man. This ain't gonna be nothing easy. He gonna rise to the occasion. When he go face to face with Canelo, he gonna look that man in the eyes and, man, you weak, man. I'm about to beat the shit out of you, bro. I've been waiting for this opportunity. I can't lose, man. If I lose, I can't lose, man. I gotta win. Ain't no way I'm gonna let you beat me. And he got it in him, bro. And I know he do. Everybody think he curved out because he been saying good stuff about Canelo. He knew he ain't want to be the bad guy, bro. He knew they wasn't gonna give him that fight, bro. They scared of him. He finna do what he gotta do. Roy Jones already know that Canelo supposed to wait. Don't take that fight. You know what I mean? Ain't no reason you should lose to this dude, Canelo, man. He's all right. You dig what I'm saying? He punch hard. He got his hands triple hand wrapped. You know what I mean? He got his own custom gloves. So no matter if you buy a pair, he still got his own custom pair that he wear when he fight. So you know he finna hit hard, bro. Get some gloves, some good puncher gloves, bro. If you break your hand, you break your hand. At least you should say you broke your hand. You feel me? Go out like Ricky Dog. Fuck it. You know this man trying to counter. You know you can't let him plant his feet. You know you got to keep him in the middle of the ring. You got to stay off the motherfucking ropes. It's just shit you got to do. Everybody know what you got to do. You got to use angles. You got to make them respect you, though. You got to put some pop on them punches. But at the same time, bro, dude ain't that good. He ain't got no reach, bro. You feel me? You can't let that man. That's how Floyd kept, man. Floyd knew. Floyd had down there the same reach that Charlo got, like 73-inch reach. You can't come in there with no regular-ass jab either, you feel me? Don't do no damn Danny Jacobs shit, man, out there making Canelo look like he got a little head movement, man. Man, you gotta pop his ass, dog. Left hooks. You know what I mean? He don't know what's coming, dog. You got it in you, bro. You athletic, bro. This dude ain't been fighting no athletic fighters other than Caleb Plant. I looked at them scorecards, man. Caleb Plant, you ain't have no chance, bro. You ain't have no chance anyway, bro. No matter what, you only won one round to the referee. He's like, what the you know, so Charlo, it is what it is, bro. It's TKO season, bro. That's what you got to do, bro. We're going to do some more details on it. I don't want to talk too much, too early. We ain't made the fight. I might scare Canelo. The fight ain't been made yet, but Canelo know that's the fight that got to be made. He need Charlo. He need an American fighter that can speak and hype the fight up. You dig what I'm saying? Who can speak English. And this is going to be a good fight, man. We'll give respect to Canelo if he win this fight. I like to thank you guys for coming to Q City World. It's been a blast. Peace.